What if I told you the biggest threat to Range Rover isn't coming from China, isn't coming from Tesla, but from BMW itself? Because this is the 2027 BMW X10. And quietly, this might be the SUV that exposes just how outdated some luxury icons are becoming. Welcome back to Accent Auto Channel, where we don't just review cars, we break down who's winning the luxury war. And today, this one is serious. Before we break it down section by section, let's talk about the overall design language, because this is not just another BMW SUV. This is BMW redefining what their luxury identity looks like in 2027. At a glance, you immediately notice the proportions. Tall stance, wide body, long wheelbase. This is not trying to be sleek or coupe-like. This is full-size authority. The design philosophy here is very clear. Less curves, more structure, more presence, less unnecessary detail. And that's important because a lot of brands right now are over-designing. Too many lines, too many fake elements, too much visual noise. But the X10, this feels controlled. Everything has purpose. Every line flows into the next. From the front, to the side, to the rear. There's a consistency in design language that makes the whole car feel cohesive. And this is where BMW gets it right. They're not chasing trends anymore. They're building something that feels timeless, but still modern. And the result? An SUV that doesn't just look premium, it looks expensive in any environment. Front design. First impression? This thing doesn't just look expensive. It looks dominant. That front fascia is pure BMW aggression turned luxury. The massive vertical kidney grille, bigger, sharper, more sculpted, is no longer just design, it's identity. BMW didn't play safe here. They made it bold, they made it controversial, and most importantly, they made it unforgettable. Compared to Range Rover, this feels more aggressive. Compared to Mercedes-Benz GLS, this feels more futuristic. And then the headlights, ultra slim, triple LED modules with blue accents. This is precision. This is technology. This is BMW saying, we're not following design trends anymore, we're setting them. Side profile. Now from the side, this is where the X10 starts flexing. Long wheelbase, wide planted stance, clean, uninterrupted shoulder line. This isn't trying to be sporty, this is executive presence. Massive black alloy wheels, low-profile performance tires, perfectly filling the arches. No compromises, no awkward proportions. And the silhouette, boxy but refined. Strong but elegant. This is the kind of SUV that doesn't need movement to look expensive. Even parked, it owns the space around it. Rear design. Now the rear, clean, wide, confident. Full-width LED signature, sharp horizontal lines. Quad exhaust layout, diffuser-style bumper. And this is important. BMW didn't over-design this. Unlike some brands trying too hard, this feels controlled, premium, mature. At night, that light signature alone is enough to identify the car instantly. From the back, this doesn't scream. It doesn't beg for attention. It simply sits there, looking expensive. Step inside. And this is where things get uncomfortable for the competition. Because the moment you open that door, this doesn't feel like a typical luxury SUV. This feels like BMW finally catching up and then pushing ahead. First thing you notice? That curved digital display stretching across the dashboard. Crisp, seamless, driver-focused. This isn't just a screen. This is control, information, and experience. All in one place. The dashboard layout, clean, horizontal, and incredibly refined, wrapped in soft touch leather, with real wood or brushed metal accents, no fake materials, no unnecessary drama, just proper premium execution. And then the seats. This is where BMW gets serious. Quilted leather upholstery, deep cushioning, ventilation, heating, even massage in higher trims. These seats are not just comfortable, they're built for long-distance dominance. Compared to Tesla Model X, BMW understands something very important. Luxury is not about removing everything, it's about refining everything. Now look at the center console. Minimal, but functional. Physical controls still exist. And that matters. Because when you're driving, you don't want to dig through menus. Wireless charging, multiple USB-C ports, seamless smartphone integration, everything just works. No friction, no confusion. Then comes the atmosphere. Panoramic glass roof above, flooding the cabin with natural light. Ambient lighting running across the dashboard, doors, and footwells. At night, this interior transforms from executive calm to full luxury lounge. And sound? Premium surround system. Crystal clear, deep bass. This is the kind of cabin where even silence feels expensive. But here's the real takeaway. This interior doesn't try too hard. It doesn't shout. It doesn't overload you with gimmicks. It simply delivers one of the most complete, balanced, and genuinely premium cabin experiences in the segment right now. Now, let's talk power. Expected lineup, inline-6 turbo, plug-in hybrid, Ertimoli V8 variant. Estimated figures, 400 to 600 plus horsepower. Torque up to 700-800 Nm comparison against Range Rover P530. Smoother but less engaging against Audi Q8. More presence, more authority against BMW X7. This is clearly the evolution. And this is the key. The X10 isn't just fast, it's controlled performance. On the road, this is where BMW reminds everyone. They still build driver-focused machines. Adaptive suspension, precise steering, balanced chassis. This is rare because most luxury SUVs choose comfort and forget the drive. But this gives you both. Highway cruising, effortless, city driving, composed. It doesn't feel like a large SUV, it feels like something smaller, more precise, more alive. And that's the difference. Because most SUVs this size feel heavy, feel distant, feel disconnected. But the X10, it talks to you through the steering, through the chassis, through every input you make. You're not just sitting in a luxury SUV, you're actually driving it. And that's something a lot of competitors have quietly forgotten. So while others focus on screens and soft suspension, BMW is still focusing on the one thing that actually matters: the connection between car and driver. Expected UK pricing, starting around $85,000. Fully spec'd, $110,000 plus. Yes, it's expensive, but here's the truth. It might actually be better value than some $130K rivals. After sales, strong BMW network, solid resale value, improving reliability track record. So who is this for? Not for badge-only buyers, not for traditional luxury fans. This is for people who want performance, technology, presence, modern luxury, head-to-head reality. Range Rover, ultimate comfort. GLS, smooth but aging. X10, most complete package. And that's the problem for everyone else. So, is this the most advanced luxury SUV yet? Or is this BMW finally showing what they were capable of all along? Because one thing is clear, this isn't just another SUV launch. This is a warning. And if competitors don't respond quickly, the luxury SUV game is about to change.